Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today is day 2 of my planner hauls. We have one more which will be tomorrow, but today I wanted to briefly show you and walk you through the Inspire Blueprint Business Planner by Tatiana Muse. I will leave everything in the description box below, the website where you can find the planner, as well as for her YouTube channel, because she has great content. So with this planner here, this is a business planner, and to tell you a little bit about it, it is a 6-month undated weekly planner, and it includes 195 pages. It is 75-pound paper. It has 21 business foundation planning pages, 3 sets of launch planning pages, four pages per week. You have 6 pages per month, and a monthly success plan, brain dump, ideas, key focuses, goals, and projects. And I received my planner in teal, so this is the teal Bun Girl, and it's a 6x5x9 planner. So when I originally saw this planner, I had a million ideas for it. I said, oh, I could use this for my content, but if you know, in my last video, I wanted something a little bit more that would felt like a notebook. So that's what I went with, that one. But this one here, I am going to use this as building my business foundations and writing all of that and brainstorming all of that out, and as well as anything for projects that I may have and for launches that I may have for my signature service and programs. So let's do a quick walkthrough here. So first up, we have here, it's a building a business full of freedom, impact, and legacy. And it tells us it is the 6-month undated business planner. On the first page here, of course, you have you can put your name, phone number, email address in case by any chance that you lose it. Today is, you can write the date, so always remember that this is an undated planner. And you can write all of your thoughts out on here. And this is the part that I actually love the most. It has the business foundation. So I can put my business name here, the what, the who, why, and let me flip this over a little bit better. So what is it? Who do I serve? Why I do it for them? Why I do it for me? And my business is unique because, and sometimes we forget to do this step, and I know I'm guilty of doing that as well. So I want to always have this in a place for me that I always have it. I also have here the mission statement, my core values, and my elevator pitch. And this will always allow you to always have reference to, in case you need to reference back to them for whatever reason. Another place here, and I do love a good brain dump, she provides you with a space that you're able to go in and do a massive brain dump, that you can think of all the ideas and content and everything that you would want to do for the year, or because this is a 6-month planner, for at least the first 6 months, so you can kind of get it out and plan all of this out on paper. Another thing here, we have our quarterly overview, and she breaks it down into the 4 quarters. So here, January, February, March. So what do we want to focus on for the first quarter here? And then coming over for the second quarter here. So for me, for example, I would say I would want to launch my program here in March, launch my program again in June. January might be showing up on my, say, TikTok and Instagram more, and launching my new free opt-in that I would have, and just making sure that I have the quarterly overview in sight. And here's the thing with a quarterly overview. If you have your goals and you kind of already have those planned out, please know that you could do the same 3 goals every single quarter if you need be. I like to call it wash, rinse, and repeat, because we want to be able to work out all the kinks that we may have, whether it's social media content, whether it's building an email list, or launching my program. So for me would be my email list would be a priority, and that would be a priority for each quarter. And launching my signature service would be a priority for each quarter. So always keep that in mind, even with quarterly planning. If it's the same 3 goals for every quarter, that is fine. So we break it down here into the 4 quarters. We here have your dot grid where you can do anything from a vision board, or you can continue to do more brain dumping here. Here on this next pages, we have where she has the consistency. So what is your definition of consistency? And everybody's definition of consistency should be different. So for me, for example, it's I want to show up on YouTube once a week. I want to show up on social media twice a week. I want to show up on my podcast once a week. So it could be something as that simple as that. What you will be consistent at and how I will celebrate being consistent. So we want to reward ourselves for doing something that maybe we might struggle with. So maybe after a quarter, if I reach my goal of being on camera and showing up on, say, Instagram or TikTok for the quarter, that might mean I might go for a massage or something, or buy a new book. But whatever you would want to do to celebrate being consistent. Here you have here the next 6 months will be, and what you want the next 6 months to be, and what are your 3 key focuses. And again, with this focus here, it could be the same key focuses throughout the entire year if you want to. And I think for me, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to focus on 3 things to help me with moving the needle and not making it overly complicated. Here's another good piece that I like about this here, and it's called the prioritizing me. I want to improve on. So what is it that you want to improve on? I want to feel. I will make time for myself by. I will create more freedom in my life by, and things I want to do or try. Sometimes we forget about prioritizing ourselves when we are building a sustainable second source of income, and this will always make sure that we keep and maintain us at the center of all this, because we are doing it for ourselves and our families. Next here you have your income goal. So what is your annual income goal? So that might be, say, $10,000, and then what is it monthly that you would have to make in order to hit that main annual revenue goal. Here it provides our income streams. So how many income streams do you have? If for me, it would be my signature service. It might be affiliate marketing, and at some point monetizing my YouTube channel, and what those goals would be that you would want to hit for the year for that. On the next page, we have monthly stats. So this might be here for you to track your social media, your business, how many calls you've had, how many units sold, how many things that you've sold. So anything of that nature here, you will want to go ahead and do this. It could even be used for example, for me, I might use it for how many podcasts I was a guest on throughout the year, so I can have a great way of keeping track of that. Here you have your list. And this could be sort of like your inbox, if you're familiar with the A5 or a half letter setting, how they have inboxes. So here you could create, this could be just a running list of different ideas you might have, whether it's content, whether it's streams of income, whether it's collaborations that you may want to do. So you're able to keep a running list of that. Of course, you have at a glance for the 2023 calendar year, as well as any important dates that you may want to put in your calendar. And a quick thing for that as well, you want to make sure with important dates that you put those and mark those in your calendar first, so that you can work, you don't have to work to put them in, but you will be able to work around them and make the required changes as necessary, because those are already in your planner. Here you have another page dot grid that you can do a lot of brain dumping with. Here, this is one of my favorite parts of the planner is the launch strategy. So I am launching what program I'm launching, the date and the type of launch, and all of the pre-launch tasks that I will have to do. It gives me the brainstorming aspect of it, and also to track my sales goal, growth goal, so that I have that so I can keep track, because there's a lot of things that we have to kind of keep track of along the way. And you have 1, 2, 3 launch strategies in this planner here. So that gives you at least 3 good launches. So for me, it would literally be Q1, Q2, and Q3 for me. So this is what I'm thinking as I'm talking through this. What I will actually use this for will be to map out and create all of my launch plans for this. Then you come to the month. And what you want to focus on here for the month, your challenge yourself to do, your launch, creation, or growth, you'll be consistent at for the month, launch, create, growth. And I want to look into, and my rest day will be, which is also very important. Sometimes we don't consider that. So she makes sure that it's not just about the business, but it's also about us as well. Here you have your monthly blueprint. So you could do always a mini brain dump here, your content themes, ideas, what's your goal for the month, and what are your key 3 focuses is normal. And then if you have any big projects to do, what are the tasks that you may need to do within those projects, and of course writing any notes on the side. And also here having due dates. I am not the greatest at setting due dates, which is something that this will help me getting better at. Next up, you have the actual monthly page. And remember, this is an undated planner, so you can jump in and out of it whenever you need be. So you're able to put all of this down here. And then you have your week, and we have 4 weeks in between each of the 6 months. So for this week, it'll be the key focuses, the task. You have your content where you can do your social media content here for what you're going to do. You can always put a sticker here for, say, a weekly inspiration or post or quote that you want to put in there. And then being able to map out your week here. And then at the end of the week, you're able to track everything that you need, have all of the things that you may need or that you did for that week. And then of course, another place on here just to go ahead and to take notes. And then the week starts all over again. And you have, again, this is a 6-month planner to where here you will go through another month. And as I flip through, it is definitely the same throughout the entire month, from month to month. And then here, once we get to the back, at the end, we have a celebrate and recap page here, what went well, so you can reflect over the months. And instead of waiting until the end of the 6 months, this is something you may want to do on a monthly basis. It's just to come in and celebrate and recap and take notes, because at the end of the 6 months, you're now able to look back on all of the accomplishments that you've made. And sometimes we're not good at keeping the accomplishments and keeping track of those, but this will actually show you how far that you've come, as well as some additional note pages in the back. So this is the Inspire Blueprints Planner. Now, prior to this, she had another shop called the Stationery Muse prior to this. So before that shop closed, I was also able to get a couple of inserts that I have here, because I am transitioning into actually an A5 planner. So I also have these additional pages, if I can get them out. I actually have ordered these pages as well, and they're very similar to what is in the planner that I just showed you. but it's just in the A5 format. A little bit of the font is a little different, but it's literally the same planner. And I will actually be putting these, I'm still trying to figure out actually how I'm going to use these inserts in my actual A5 planner. So once I do the walkthrough of that, you'll see how I use all of this, but I wanted to show you this as well, so that when you see them in the walkthrough, you're able to see those as well. But if you have any ideas of what I could possibly use these inserts for, please let me know in the comments below. So I hope you enjoyed this quick little walkthrough of the planner. And it's, again, I will maybe keep track of this or show you guys this on a quarterly basis on how I've done that. And if you want to see how I use it, please let me know in the comments. And if you're interested in it, please go down to the description box and everything will be down in there. So with all of that being said, have an amazing rest of your day. Stay healthy, stay safe, and I will talk to you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye, guys.